Minutes before the hour now, and some of the best video we've gotten yet to help you see what happened. This is the area not far from where the jet went down, and apparently this person with a home camera or a phone or something hears a noise, points in the direction of the noise, and I'm going to take this video full screen now, and I'm going to play it. If you could take it full in the booth. There we go. Now watch in the center of the screen right on the horizon. That, we believe, is the moment of impact when the Malaysian Airlines Flight 17 crashed to the ground. I'm going to re-rack it and start it back from the beginning and show it to you again. So you'll hear a noise first. A Nat's full on this, if you would. You'll hear a noise first, and then you'll see the explosion. Now listen. Now, as you see this, look at the sky above it. There's no trail of smoke at all, right? You don't see any smoke descending, which would indicate potentially that this plane was not on fire when it hit the ground. And as it was descending, keep in mind, we've shown you pictures of people strapped into seats, of large portions of the plane with no indication of fire at all. So there's no descending of this plane with a trail of smoke. This would suggest to us that whatever caused this plane to come down, in the early going, the reporting seems to be that it was most likely a missile from the ground. Of course, that could change. But whatever it was, it must have struck the plane in a way such that it didn't cause a fuel explosion. In other words, it might have clipped part of the plane, made it unflyable. You remember the tweets from the New York Times reporter who suggested, I'm going to play this again, who suggested, or who said to us that, in fact, many of the people were still strapped into their seats, and that the placement of the pieces of the plane suggested to him that this plane might have had a somewhat controlled descent. Is it possible that a missile might have struck part of this plane, maybe broke off part of it, rendered it unflyable, but still somewhat controllable, and that there was a somewhat controlled descent of a plane not on fire that did not explode with more than half of the fuel necessary to reach its target, to reach its destination, still on board, that the plane might have been unflyable but not exploded in the air, that the explosion didn't happen until it hit the ground. Again, for those of you just joining us, Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 down in eastern Ukraine, 295 people now confirmed killed. Investigators on scene are not from Ukraine. Investigators on scene are from this separatist break-off group. They are not allowing Ukrainians at the scene. Wonder what they're doing there.